Howdy, folks. Just thought we'd do a short tonight. As you can probably tell, we're doing it on the phone again because we still have not determined.
What the problem is.
Well, we think it's the OBS and all the stuff you got to get for OBS. So I got to start all over again and try to make it work. So,
Hey, see you around the corner. We're glad you're here. Off of work.
uh-oh.
You work nights all the time? Wednesday night?
Yeah. A lot of interesting things going on again in our lives, huh?
2 people watching us.
2, yep. Oh, no, 5. See, moving up. 4.
1 thumbs up. 6 watching. Woohoo!
There we go. But
Good
you're one
evening,
of them.
guys.
That's the thing.
I'm just 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Darla's starts work next week. And so I'm going to be a house mouse, I guess. I kept man for a while.
Yeah.
I got to get to work too. Went to the doctor this week and got checked out. I guess I'm not dying, so.
So now you have to get a job.
Yeah. And I have to change my diet again. I did that for years and it helped a lot. And of course now they say, well, you got to change your diet again. So I don't know. I've been doing it except tonight. We had Mexican food, so not really supposed to have that either, huh?
Oh.
But it was yummy. We went to another place tonight. We usually go to this one place right by our property, and I thought it was better. What did you think?
I didn't care for it as much.
Yeah. She needs it. What did you get? You got like a booger sandwich or something?
Tamale.
A tamale. Well, and they put chili on it. I think if you would have got an enchilada, you would have liked that.
In the southern parts of the country, they do Mexican very different than California. That's all I can say.
Yeah, they put cheese gravy on it. They want to put cheese gravy on everything. So, and then yesterday, well, actually, it took us an afternoon and then overnight. We or the next day, yesterday, we changed the skylight in the bathroom, and they don't make dual pane skylights anymore for our RV, so we made our own. They came out pretty good. So far, so good. It rained today and it didn't leak, so that's a good sign. You'll never guess who's here.
Hi, MR Mobile. Hi, Wayne C. Hi, Robin. And see you around the corner. Does work at nights. See you around the corner is a nurse.
Come on, come over here and sit with me. Come on. You goof. Come here. You want to be on? Come up here.
Come here.
Come on up.
You have to have a
Oh, I got a treat.
Treats.
Yeah, he needs a treat.
He knows that word. Come
Let's see if I have
you
a
want
treat.
Treat.
See, that's backwards. I think.
Yeah.
Is it backwards? I don't know.
No, it isn't.
Anyway. Guess who's my new best friend? Guess who's my new best friend?
He's doing remarkably well from having had his neutering a week ago today.
Not me, the dog. That's not why I went to the doctor.
Good cover.
Anyway, yeah, he's doing great. Except he's a sleep monitor, and it's really tough sometimes. His little way of he wants everybody to go to bed at the same time and everybody to get up at the same time.
And if you're in bed and he's up, he comes in and he whines. Or he'll jump up on the bed and start washing your face.
You got a nice butt shot there. Here, right here.
He's fun though.
Yeah, we've been putting him on a little leash out here outside the motorhome.
Thank you, Frank and Caroline.
Yeah, thank you. And I forgot to give you that back, so maybe you want it back. But
we'll get it back to you.
Are they on there?
I don't
think so. Hopefully there's the bad ears. Anyway, he loves being outside.
Just got to Minnesota. Whoa. Hi, Laser 057 blank.
the other day,
Oh,
what?
see you around the corner is Teresa from Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Anyway,
Just changed her name.
the other day, Darla goes, "Will you check something on my back?"
Yeah.
And
I thought it was a mole.
she had a tick in the middle of her back, and I had to get it out of her. And it came from Mr. Tick Man right here. He's a tick magnet.
But the doctor looked at it, and there's no bullseye, so I'm probably okay.
Yeah.
Just didn't make me feel real good. I'm sure he brought it into bed with him.
Yeah, because he does sleep with us. So I'm saying he's the little sleep monitor and in charge of that. Uh-oh.
Saw something. Oh.
I think someone's here. He loves to spend his time on the dashboard looking out. Anytime Uncle John comes home, my brother.
I don't know what he's looking at, but anyway.
Well, I hear a motor running out there, so it's probably John. But anyway, we got that skylight in. That was quite the deal.
Anyway, MR Mobile and Elena just got to Minnesota.
Oh, really? Why would you want to go there?
No, right? Because that's where they're from.
Yeah, but it's cold there.
And yeah, Doggy is getting big. Hey, Terry Burns and Steve O'Laughlin. Refugees and refugees. That's cute.
Yeah, there you go. This week we didn't have much time to. We got some really good ideas on some good videos that we're going to do. So hopefully, Darla will only be working 3 days a week. After this next week, you probably work more than that this week, but
yeah.
So we're going to go and make some videos. We'll make some cool videos. There's so much cool stuff around here. Just a lot of cool stuff. And I've got a police scanner. We're going to get that working. There was a truck flipped over today with a load of gravel on the highway. It wasn't gravel.
It was like broken up concrete.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
We went by it afterwards, and it's probably a good thing we didn't go through there because I'm sure it was a mess what it was going on.
Even after it was cleaned up, it all smelled like diesel and oil, and
yeah.
Guy landed on his side. I don't know what caused that, but I hope he was okay.
I used to have a police scanner when I was a kid.
We do have a police scanner. We need to get that
I have a
out
really
tonight.
nice one, but I got to figure out how to work it. I lost the instruction book, so
I'm sure they have it on the internet by now.
maybe. So we got that going on, and I got to find a place that could rebuild this radiator. I got to get it out on the motorhome, get that done, and then mechanically we're pretty well fixed up for the time being. And then we're going to start doing some interior decorating, trying to make it real pretty, I think. We've been living with it pretty much the way it is for quite a while, so.
Almost 9 years.
Yeah. Well, over 9 years.
Oh, yeah.
So.
We just haven't been living in it since.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna do some stuff with that, and we're still trying to. My brother's been, man, life has been really tough for him, and he's been a busy guy. So hopefully he gets a little unbusy and he can get that bulldozer fixed up for me, so I can take it and go over and start working on the property. We're looking into a bunch of different things. We are still trying to go ahead with the straw bale inside, but with the metal building, I guess there's some problems with condensation, so we got to overcome that. But
Stephen O'Laughlin says you can do police scanner on your phone or computer now, I believe. That'd be pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah. Ron Burnett, hi from Massachusetts. I hope to be on the road in 2 years. Awesome.
2 years? Shoot, man. Depending on who wins the election, there could be no cars in 2 years. So that's another thing to worry about.
Open that can of worms.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Some crazy nonsense going on in this world. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, hopefully that doesn't happen, because if they kill us being able to buy fuel, this thing runs on fuel. I don't think you'd be able to, you'd have to have 1 million batteries to move this thing down the road. Trying to find a storage so we can unload some of this stuff off this motorhome too.
Up.
He says, "You want me to come up? I won't do it. If you just ignore me."
If you say that magic word, I'll be there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to keep feeding him. He eats too much. He eats more than I do. Anyway. So it looks like we're losing people, so we're probably getting pretty boring.
Yeah.
Anybody got any good comments or anything, any good questions or anything that would make it funner? Because we are going to make this a short one tonight. I want to watch TV, and my brother's house, his wife they have one of those big bathtubs with the jacuzzi jets
and stuff.
And the faucet was all screwed up, so I put a new faucet and all that in it today. So at least I'm doing something handy, airing up kids' tires and working on stuff like that. So
tomorrow you get to fix Mama's key fob.
Yeah, Grandma's car. Yeah. It's my stepmom's birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to work on her car a little bit. And then we're going to go down. My sister-in-law's down at a lake with their camper. We're going to go down there and maybe go bike riding and just kind of fool around down there. So.
You know you're showing your hiney to the camera.
Look at, we're really getting boring. There's only 10 people. So once we get down a couple more, then I'll tell you some secrets that are going on.
Hey, David. Good to hear you're making yourself useful.
Yeah, well.
He tries.
I'll tell you, the worst part is the old thumbs, man. The old arthritis in the thumbs make the jobs really tough, but nothing I can do. I got to live with it and work with it. So, no questions, huh?
Hey, Pooh Bear.
No, Pooh Bear's got to have a question.
Did you find out what was wrong with the YouTube stuff? No.
No, I think what happened is there's like a little key you have to have, and I think when my computer did its recycling thing or whatever it does,
Windows updates,
it knocked that thing out.
Yeah, so I think we have to change the OBS URL, if that makes any sense. OBS is the online broadcast.
Yeah.
Whatever, that we use to transmit to YouTube, and I think that it's not talking to YouTube, or YouTube's not talking to OBS, so we have to.
Well, my computer won't go on either if I just go on YouTube or OBS, either one. And I think part of it is you have to have that key no matter what for that deal. So.
Wayne C., you're in Toronto, Canada, and he likes our Christmas tree jobs. It is fun, especially the one last year. It was very fun.
Yeah.
The lots we've had the 3 years prior to that were twice the size, twice the work, twice the headache.
Yeah, a lot more pressure.
Yeah, we liked the lot last year a lot.
We had I like both. I like the other one too, but this one was definitely a lot easier and not near the problems. So the trouble is a lot of our baseball guys are dropping off. So I mean, we get new ones every year, but we had a pretty good group. Mm-hmm. We had a good group this year, and my one guy, the MMA fighter, I don't know if he's coming back again or not, but he probably will. Good job. Cage is over there falling off the couch trying to catch a fly.
That's probably outside.
Yeah.
Stephen, you want to know how much work we're doing on the property metal building, or is that down the road?
That's down the road. At this point right now, we just want to get, like I say, my brother has a bulldozer, but something is broke on it, and it's going to require a guy to come over and weld it. And he's got a friend that said he'd come over and just do it for him for nothing. But trouble is my brother's so big. I think he's just getting home right now. He's so busy. He's lost a couple of cows this week. He had 2 cows, a cow and a calf die this week.
Yeah, and a cow died last week.
So and the bad part about it is the one that died yesterday had twins. And she delivered the one twin, and she went to deliver another one, and she got
hung up somewhere
or something. It's just these cows are just they're not very
so
bright.
Here's what my mother-in-law told me. You'll probably never find another animal that will give up more quickly than a cow. They get into the least little bit of trouble and they stop fighting, and they just lay down and die.
Yeah.
And these 2 cows that he lost last week and this week, they both bloated.
Yeah.
So.
So, and it's tough because we ran into that last year when we were watching cows. We had a cow that was on her way to the woods to deliver a calf, and she got her feet hung up in a barbed wire fence. And we've been checking the cows in the morning, and my brother prefers to check them in the evening. But we had such bad lightning storms every night that we thought maybe it might be a good idea to go make sure they're okay. And the last day he said, "Well, don't worry about it. We'll be there tomorrow. So don't we'll all go together." So that evening when they came, we went and found this one cow.
It was like 2:30.
Yeah.
3
and the cow was alive, but she got her feet hung up in the barbed wire fence, and her calf couldn't come all the way out. So they had to get this deal and ratchet this calf out of this cow. It was a big calf.
And then
they couldn't get the cow to stand.
She wouldn't stand up. So for 2 weeks he had her in the barn trying to get her to stand up, and she just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, so she went to cow heaven.
And they can't live all,
Well, she thought she had it made. She was being fed and just laying around all day long. So, and that's not. This is a different thing. It's not about being inhumane or humane. It's these cows serve a purpose. And when you feed a cow all winter long, which my brother feeds them good, he feeds them really good stuff, and there's a lot of expense to it. And then when they die in the spring, when they're supposed to be delivering them, it's a tough thing. So anyway,
Teresa said I had to help my husband pull a stillborn out of a cow a few years ago. Never again.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, and our 13-year-old nephew is the one that helped his dad do that. Because we're city folk, we don't know.
Yeah, we stood there and watched one. Oh my gosh, this is not. I already told Darla nothing bigger than a dog.
He kind of looks like a cow. He's black and white.
We could have one cow maybe on our property, but it probably starved to death anyway. But yeah.
Anyway,
and he eats grass, so he keep the grass trimmed for us.
Back to the question about is there going to be a metal building? Yeah, it's coming down the road, but right now we just need to get the land graded, bulldozed a little bit.
I'm trying. It's kind of sloped a little bit.
So we need to tier it a little first.
I want to be able to have two really nice RV spaces, and it's gonna. And for the motorhome to get in there, it's the way I got to go up there. It would be really, really scary. Right. So take the dozer, cut that over a little bit so it's a nice smooth, like a ramp going up there, and just level it off. I'm going to level off about 60 or 70 feet long and about 40 or 50 feet wide, and then I'm going to have it all rocked in and then do a road all the way around. We got these huge trees in the center of the yard. So we're gonna go ahead and tractor around them and build a road and have that all rocked in. And then across the back of the property is where we're gonna put the building. So at this point, we'll probably just get it set up, and I want to get a cover for the motorhome. And
like a carport kind of cover.
But it'd be a motorhome cover.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get.
I was like not a cloth cover.
Right. So we're gonna get a cover, and then I got to get up a chain link fence so Mr. Nose over there can run around and be outside at night, going out in the middle of the night, take him to play around, walk around.
Hey, Step Van Dan from Minnesota.
Oh yeah. So then that way he can just go out. And when he wants back in, we got to figure out a code for him to let us know when he wants to come back in. But he's pretty smart. He figures everything out.
Yes, he does. He figures us out.
Yeah, he's got us under control.
Teresa says she'll stay city. She's city folk too, but her husband doesn't.
Yeah.
That would be. Yeah, I don't think I could have helped pull that out.
Well, Jessica didn't help, but she probably would.
Yeah, but
she's a cowgirl.
She is.
No, and the kids are pretty. Kids are pretty awesome. Hoyt, my son, nephew, my nephew, he's a real cowboy. He's pretty good. My brother, he knows his stuff. He's been doing this since the day he was born. So, who's that? Oh, Trey. Hi, Trey. How you doing, Trey?
Hi, Trey. Yeah, we're doing good. Feeling good, doing good. Hope you are too.
What's Darla working 3 days a week? Where's so? She's working at a Cage.
He's playing with the
I know.
ball.
She's going to be working at it's a coffee house, and they do sandwiches and lunch things and stuff like that. It's what?
Soup,
Soup.
lattes, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's
So
in a bank. I
An
made a
ex-bank,
video
yeah.
actually of the place when last March when we were here. I took my mother-in-law over there. We had a great time. We had lunch in the vault. I mean, where can you go that you could say that? The lady actually used to own another one in another town, the town next door, and it was in a prison, the old jail.
really,
Yeah, but she sold that, so she's just got the vault now. Yeah, the food does look good, doesn't it?
yeah. They had the other day. I had a really good chicken salad. She had a Reuben, corned beef Reuben.
Yeah.
So yeah. So she'll be doing that, and I applied. I was going to apply too, but I walked in there, and I mean, it's just nothing but cookies and pastries
cinnamon rolls.
and sweet coffee. And I looked at her and I said, if I had a job in here, I'd be dead in a month. So I'm going to try to find a job, something to do with mechanics or parts or something like that. I'll find something, or even Walmart. We put our apps in at Walmart, and they hired a bunch of people this week. They didn't even contact us. So the thing is, I think they really try to get the people that have lived here for a long time jobs first. So we're getting to know the people over there. And then one guy said, did you get called this week? And I said, no. And he said, well, they hired like 4 or 5 people. And so maybe once you get to know the people, and they'll put in a good word for you, and then you can get a job. I wouldn't mind working at Walmart. It's Darla's going to be close to where we live here, so the Walmart's about 20 miles away. So if we do that, we're going to have to get her a car right away, some kind of a car. I found a really cool Dodge pickup. All it needed was paint. I would have loved
As
it.
far as we knew, because we never did.
We didn't check
we
it
were
out,
gonna-
but I was going to check it out. We drove by there. It was already gone.
It was out there for a couple days, and we were going to stop, and it was gone.
I kept looking at it real hard. I'm thinking, well, she gets a job. And then she got the job, and she hasn't started yet, but she got the job. I thought, well, maybe we'll go by and look at that and talk to the guy. So
Yeah, he'll find something. There's something around.
I want some kind of a pickup.
No,
Either that
I
or
mean for a job.
oh yeah,
Steven says you'll find something.
yeah. I don't know. It seems like anymore it's easier for the women to get jobs than it is men,
White men.
especially white guys. Yeah,
Truth.
they could put on a dress and probably get a job.
Not around here.
Oh, even with a beard and everything, you just go, hey,
Not around here.
I'm a girl.
Not around here.
You don't think so?
No.
Anyway. Well, we're already 24 minutes into this. Wow.
Times when you have flies. Guys,
Times
got any
when
more
you have flies.
questions?
Doesn't seem like it. What's he chewing on now?
No. That's
Hey,
what he likes
see?
to do to
Yeah.
tennis balls. Likes to skin
Makes him look like Wilson.
I need to trim that. Go get
What
your other one. Go get your other ball.
Ever blows your skirt up, Bill. That's true.
Go get your other ball.
I did
Get
wear
the
a
other
skirt one time in my life for Halloween. And it was interesting because I had the beard and the mustache, and I was a young guy then. I was like in my 20 or 21 years old. So
Who
people
did
were
your
like,
makeup that day?
what?
Who did your makeup?
I don't remember. I don't
Your
know.
mom?
No.
No.
No, I wasn't living in my house then.
I know, but
My mom wasn't over there.
Halloween was a big deal to your mom.
Yeah. Halloween for her every day. If you saw her makeup, my gosh.
I had a friend who said, yeah, your mother-in-law's makeup is severe.
Severe was a
Described it
calm way of
perfectly.
explaining it. Yeah. So, he's back. Yay! Isn't he cute? I don't know if you guys saw the picture of us three on Instagram, but this guy is really photogenic sometimes, but he'll stand still. Hey, look, sit here. Sit here. Oh, sorry. What did I do? Poor baby. Uh-oh. Now we're gonna get letters. I don't know what I did. He's a little squeamish when it comes to being manhandled. But when he's doing the biting, he's not a problem, right?
Hello, Yuma. Traveling Adventures on Wheels. Late to the party is better than
What
never.
a treat.
We're glad you're here.
Well, I guess we could have a
You
treat.
should probably give him a treat because you hurt him.
Yeah, okay. Let me get him a treat.
Work it, Cage.
You want this? Yes, come up here and get it.
No problem.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Kiss.
Put it in your
Kiss.
mouth and kiss you.
No, he usually kisses me. Oh, well. There you go. Ow, ooh. The guy has a bad habit of getting me where I don't want to be got.
now.
Yeah, I should be the one squealing.
You want a treat?
Ugh.
So it rained again today.
Yeah,
What did we do yesterday?
we put the skylight in.
Yeah. But I think everything was dry before the rain started happening.
Well, this one's supposed to be smoked gray. They had completely black, and they had smoke gray, and they had clear. So I got the smoke gray, and this thing is like clear. Huh. It's barely
Yeah.
anything. So, and then we had to make a piece of plexiglass to put underneath it so it would be dual pane. So it was pretty complicated. The other one was riveted. I found why it was leaking because all the rivets were coming out after all the years. And it was the two pieces were splitting apart and the rain was coming. It was just kind of just weeping in there. We
And
weren't
the
getting a
edges
lot.
were kind of curved.
Yeah.
Two of them.
And it wasn't getting into the motorhome. It was just getting into that skylight and kind of. I could see the water, so I drilled a hole on the inside one so I could drain the water out of it, so the water would drain out of it until we got it replaced. But I was looking, and the company that made that skylight was no longer in business. And then the new skylight was somewhat similar size-wise, but it was smaller. So, and I went to all screws. I didn't use. There was 2 screws holding each end, and then the rest was all riveted, and those rivets were all busted up. So. We just went ahead, screwed everything all down, and used some of that eternal bond. We should have filmed it, but we were worried about the weather and stuff. We just wanted to get it done.
Yes, Stephen, the reason he bought that box was because there's a Boston Terrier on the milk box.
No, not that one.
Nope.
That didn't have a Boston on.
Doesn't it?
The other one
The other
had
one
it,
does.
and he didn't like those as well.
Oh, okay.
This one has some kind of
yeah.
a little frisky.
But the
or
other
something.
one he did buy because it had a Boston on it.
Yeah, there's our other puppy. You like that puppy?
Trey says there's so many jobs available around here they can't find anybody to fill them. His son is staffing a truck recon center. Great paying jobs, nobody wants to work. That's a lot of places.
Yeah.
A lot of places. There are a lot of people here who don't want to work too. There just aren't that many jobs.
You know what surprises me so much lately is, and it's not just here; it's lots of places, and we've gotten to the point now where we fill out the receipts and send them in. Is that you go into these places and they're filthy? I mean, the
Like Wendy's or
Yeah,
McDonald's or
the
Pizza
tables
Hut
are all messy, and there's stuff all over the floor, and there's kids standing around doing absolutely nothing. Unless they're throwing french fries at each other or something. And what are you doing? Just sit down. Sit down here. Sit down here. Look,
He's looking for his.
he got one. He
You
ate
see
it.
what he's looking at.
Now he's gonna give me a kiss because he wants another one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it just, I mean, they could keep those. Most of that stuff throws away in the trash. You go along, sweep a little bit, wipe stuff down. I don't know. I mean, I know fast food isn't like going to a fancy restaurant or anything, but I still don't like eating in filth. So, I need to bring this back a little bit because I'm too high. There we go. Can you see me in the picture? Now you can, huh? Anyway.
That's about all that's going on with us, though.
Yeah.
The family's camping a few miles down the road, so they've been popping in and out, you know, picking things up they forgot or running something through the laundry or...
What's crazy is they went down to this lake. They have 2 lakes in their backyard. 2 big lakes full of fish.
I always ask them, why do you need to go anywhere? It's beautiful here.
And the river runs through the back of the property down there. And, you know, I mean, it's just...
It's just away from home and the...
Our property
demands.
doesn't have a river or a lake.
No.
But,
That's okay.
but the people next door have a lake down below.
And we can see it.
Yeah. So...
It's very pretty. How are you guys doing with the time change? I don't think we're doing so good with it.
Yeah, I think we sleep till noon every day or something. I don't know. By the time we wake up,
but
it's
not.
like, it's so bright, you know. Like right now, it's 7:30.
Yeah, the lakes are really pretty. Very soothing. Only problem is if they're not... They kind of tend to be mosquito magnets. Sort of.
Is it? That's got to be off. What time? Is it 7:23?
Uh-huh.
Well,
7:29.
We started at...
7:29.
This says we're 31 minutes in.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the hours. That's what it is.
Younger people have no work ethic, just there to collect a paycheck, but the company allows it, so nothing will change till they stop allowing it.
Yeah.
True that.
Well, you know what?
Teresa.
We complain, and then they send us these little tickets for free food.
Come back to our dirty
Come
restaurant.
back to our dirty restaurant, yeah. So, we were in an Arby's the other day, and they had just remodeled it. It was real nice, but it was filthy.
It was.
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, why spend all that money to completely remodel the place, and then it's a filthy mess? Of course, that was in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Although, man, Oklahoma, I like Oklahoma. There's a lot of pretty places in Oklahoma.
Well, see, Stephen, we don't have that problem. We go to sleep around 9 and we wake up around, I don't know, between 7 and 9.
I'm usually the one that goes to bed early. Lately, she's been going to bed early. And then,
last night I was really
and then I usually
tired.
get up early, and she's still getting up late. So I get up early, and I don't know.
Teresa says, like the time change, but got some of the grandkids this week for spring break, and they're wearing her out.
Yeah. Well, they're saying, I guess Trump or something said that he wants to get rid of daylight savings time. There's no reason to have it anymore.
Not anymore.
You know, my brother's
let's go the way of Arizona.
My brother's kids work on the farm. Well, my nephew does. My brother's kids are all homeschooled, and so this young guy, man, he works my nephew. He works his tail off and still gets his school work done. So, but this is his ultimate goal, is to grow up and do what he's doing. You know, he loves it. This is his. I mean, he's always out shooting and hunting and fishing, and I mean, he just loves this life. So, and so does my brother. And me, I love motorcycles. So, but I don't have one. Uh-oh. Cage is sitting on the dash. Now that could be any.
God. Who knows? It's probably one of the dogs.
Yeah, he's barking at one of the dogs.
They have 3 farm dogs that they're just around.
And one's like 18 years old. And our other dog, Mac, that we used to have, this old dog, well, he was probably, 14 or 15 years old.
Yeah.
He got a hold of Mac and darn near killed him.
Yeah, popped 2 holes in his neck. And,
he hated Mac. So.
But Mac thought he was just playing really rough.
Yeah. And what's funny is he'll walk up to Cage and he just kind of ignores him. Of course, now he can barely walk.
He's an old man now.
And
it's hard for him to lay down and stand up. So,
I find them, they sleep around the motorhome at night.
Yeah.
So they protect us from skunks, which is a wonderful thing. Man, it smelled like skunk here for a week one time. So they haven't had any more skunks though. Thank God. First time we ever had one here. When you ride a motorcycle cross country, you realize there's skunks everywhere in this country. You wonder how they survive in the winter, like in Minnesota, but they have them there too. What are you talking about? Well, you got little conversations going, huh? Oh, well, you ready to get off of here?
Yeah.
Have you had
Unless
enough?
you guys got any other questions?
I mean, well, we're up to 19 now. We only got
We
9
were
likes.
20.
See how it is? Usually we get more likes. I don't think we're liked today.
Our puppy is still an hour behind.
Now we're on 18, 19, 18, 19.
Traveling adventures on wheels. Yes, motorcycles.
Yeah, oh, I absolutely loved riding motorcycles. Starla wasn't a big fan of it, but she did it because she was married to me. So that's the hard thing. But I've been putting the word out here that I'm looking for an old panhead. So if I can find an old panhead,
You never know in one of these old barns
Yeah.
that's barely standing.
there's a lot
You
of
could
cool
find
old
stuff.
cars around here. The trouble is finding a nice one without a tree growing up through the middle of it, because they put them out in the fields and. You go and you see this cool car, and you go over and you open the door up, and the whole inside of the thing is just trees growing up in them. So you have to cut the trees down to get the car out of the yard. That's what they say around here. What is it? You might be a redneck if you mow your yard and find a car. What's weird is right now, of course it's not spring yet, so the trees haven't got real heavily leaved yet. So it's green, but it's not super green yet. It will be here pretty soon. But you drive along and you see all these houses and all this stuff you've never seen before.
Yeah, because you can't see when the
And
trees
in
have their
another
leaves.
month, it's all going to disappear. That's how people clean their yards around here. The spring comes and it's called spring cleaning. Just the trees grow and that's it. Everything's gone.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And you'll drive past a beautiful house with a manicured yard and a lake and just beautiful. And the guy right next door, it looks like he went to everybody's place and picked up their trash and threw it in his yard. It's crazy.
We drive past these houses that are so dilapidated and it like needs a fresh coat of paint, or the shutters hanging by one screw or whatever. And I always wonder what happened. When did someone stop caring about this place? Did somebody just like walk away one last time and they never come back? What's the story?
It's like Potter.
Yeah, there's a town here called Old Potter. And it used to be really nice, and now it should literally be leveled from one end of the
There's one nice
street to the
building
next.
in the whole town, and everything else
Yeah.
should just be bulldozed and buried.
Yeah. Start over.
There used to be a
Market.
there
and
was
that
a stockyard where they bought and sold cows and stuff, and that
shut
thing
down.
burned and shut down, and I mean it's just sitting there, everything. And the people's attitude around here is nature will take care of it. Eventually, it will just disappear. It'll be gone. You won't even know it's there. And then some poor sucker like my brother bought this lot on the other side of the dirt road over here. He's got a paved road in front, but there's a dirt road on the side over here. And he bought this 30 acres, and he started going over there and dozing and cutting trees. And that's where that house is. And that we did the creepy video on.
Yeah, creepy
And
abandoned
I mean,
house.
there's a whole bunch of empty air conditioning units over there. Like they took someone was probably out stealing AC units and selling all the stuff out of them. What's up?
Terry says, our weather broke here in northern Utah. 55 today. What? Just means more sunny days than cloudy ones.
Yeah, it's 57
post
here
some
right
pictures. Elk Refuge. That'd be cool, Trey. Post some pictures. And Pooh Bear says, what I was saying, I wonder what happened to those people in those houses. Everyone gave up when Trump arrived.
now. Yeah. Did Trump arrive here? I don't think Trump goes through Arkansas. I don't think anyone goes through Arkansas.
Hey, Makio. Woohoo.
Hey.
Welcome.
I'll tell you what, though, we've been doing a lot of driving, and it's really, really, this is such a beautiful
The
place.
drives around here are super relaxing. They really are. They're just beautiful.
Arkansas, the speed limit is like 55 miles an hour. I haven't seen a. You go into Oklahoma, they're 65. You go into Texas, they're like 180. But Arkansas, it's 55 miles an hour. I mean, you know when you leave the state because the speed limit goes up by at least 10. So
It rained in San Diego again, Makio. She said she hit another setback on her build because it rained again.
yeah.
And thanks, Makio, for asking people to hit the like button. We appreciate it. That's Makio's job.
Yeah. I keep hitting that. I got to stop doing that. Makes noise.
Yes, it does.
Affects the video.
It does.
So, all right, you guys. Well, I guess we're gonna jump off of here. We've been trying to keep it down to an hour, and we could never do that. So we just enjoy talking to you guys too much. But hopefully next week we got everything fixed back up, and so we're not having to do it on my phone.
So, Makio, it took us 2 days. 2 days to get here with a leisurely drive. She wondered how many hours from Arizona to Arkansas
Oh
for a
no, we
future.
didn't make it here in 2 days. We made it. It was almost 4 days.
Was it almost 4 days? But we
Almost
took our
4 days.
time.
We took our time.
You know, when we got that Christmas tree lot call, we were here.
We did
where
that
we got
in
our
2
property,
days.
and we got back to San Diego. Well,
We left here
San
Sunday.
Marcos in 2 days.
Yeah, we left here Sunday night. We got there Tuesday afternoon.
It was awful.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was a
recommend
hard
it.
drive.
I don't recommend it.
And yeah, it was that. That's one of those drives that really burns you out because, and then the dog was being stupid,
Well,
and we were fighting, and we don't
only
usually
had the
fight.
dog like 2 weeks at that point, so he was trying to get to know the ropes, and it just wasn't fun.
Yeah, he's gotten to be a lot better. I mean, he's a pretty good boy, you know. Other than being bossy, you know.
Time to go to bed. Time to get up. Time to go to bed.
Yeah,
to get up.
time to get me a treat.
Time to give you a treat. Uh-oh. You said that word. Well, he's on the dash.
Yeah, he loves laying on the dashboard, so he can look around. I have the curtains closed.
2 to 4 days. Yeah, Makio, 2 to 4 days.
Yeah, if you drive, of course you're not going to run. Well, we don't. We drive about 60, 65.
She's not going to drive too
If you
fast.
drive between 60 and 65 miles an hour, and you just do 6-7 hours a day,
And we stay at Walmart's all the way.
Yeah, I'm hearing now. You know, I didn't know it, but Cabela's has dump stations and where you can
know
refill
that.
your water, and it's $5.
I had no idea.
So that's a
That's
pretty
good to
good deal,
know.
and they let you spend the night in their parking lot. So that's cool.
Great.
I knew they let you spend the night. I didn't know they had dump stations.
I didn't either.
So we've been to Cabela's, but I've never seen that.
Hey, Minivan Mike. How are you?
We got here just in time to like us, and then we got to go.
Camping World is free.
Yeah,
So
but,
we've had some experiences with Camping World, and they'll let you park out front on the street.
yeah.
That's kind of what we've encountered.
But you know,
But-
right now,
Just
there's a lot of bad stuff. Camping World is really ripping some people on some vehicles. So I know they've always been a little brutal, but it seems like lately they've been not being real nice. And
yeah, but if they'll let you stay for free, that's fine.
yeah, but they usually have fencing. They don't let you in there and
Right.
stay. You have to park on the street. Well,
Come say hi.
park on the street anywhere.
Come up here and say hi to Makio. Come say hi. You got a treat for me? He only speaks treat, Makio. I don't know why. Right? Am I right?
That's how, like, if we want him to go get in the truck, we have treats in the truck, and we have treats in here. We just tell him, "What treat?" And boy, he stays right with us because he knows that if he
speaks
splits, he
treat.
doesn't get the treat. So that's good. I mean, he's spoiled. He's spoiled rotten. Spoiled rotten.
Oh, Minivan Mike says our Camping World changed to Ganders.
Oh yeah.
You're right, Makio. Treat is cage speak. Treat? You want treat? Come here. Come here. Come up here.
I want one of these.
Try to get him up here so you can see him. Oh, look. Up. Up.
You see where it's at? All you gotta do is get up there and get it.
You want a treat? Here's a treat.
Here it is.
Get it. Get it.
It's a dilemma.
You have to come up. There you go.
Here, can you see him now? Don't you go anywhere. Mikhail wants to see you for a minute. See what a goofball he is?
Yeah, I have it in my mouth, but I can't eat it.
He's been eating grass, and the other dogs have all these deer bones, so to keep him from eating grass, I went and got him a deer bone, and man, he thought that was the greatest thing for a day.
Yeah.
And now he's back to eating grass again, so I don't know. He's a nut.
All right, Stephen. And thanks for coming in and joining us. Yeah, they did sell that elderly lady just because they could. I read that article too. Camping World sold her a piece of junk just because they could.
All right, no more questions. Are we done? Is everybody done? Is everyone bored to death? I don't want to listen to me anymore.
He is handsome, isn't he, Makio? I like the picture you put of Leroy too today. That was really cute. His birthday's not yet though. I think you said it's in July.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam loves coffee. My dog's been eating grass for like 10 years. Well, you should give him some coffee maybe. He likes coffee. Just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, well.
20 watch 14 likes. Smash the like button.
And the worst part is that, that we walk in here and we have grass on our shoes. And he runs around in here eating the little pieces of grass off of our shoes. He's just crazy. He's a nut.
You can play with this, but don't eat the fuzz off the ball, okay?
I like fuzz. I eat fuzz.
Can't eat the fuzz off the ball. Go get it. I'm gonna take it away.
He's a good fetcher, though. He loves to play ball. He can just keep throwing the ball. And
Mikhail has a question for you.
Hey, Bill, have a question. Okay, shoot. Go ahead. Bang. I don't see
Good night, Teresa. Good night, Minivan Mike.
I don't see the question.
She's gonna type it here in a minute, I'm pretty sure.
There it is.
Should I replace the roof fans before I get the rig painted? Probably.
The roof fans, I'd have it painted first. Then that way they could just spray those things, and then when you get all done, you pull it off. Are they gonna spray the roof too? Is that a fiberglass rig, or is the roof fiberglass, or is it that corrugated aluminum? Nice sunset tonight. What's weird is, one thing about Arkansas too, you'll learn real fast when you're here, is people burn everything.
Yeah, they do.
There are little fires going all over the place, and they don't ever expand. It doesn't burn anything but what they're burning. But at night, there's just this smoky. It's like in a campground where everyone has a campfire going.
The entire exterior fiberglass one-piece shell, Sunraider.
Oh, okay. Well, if you just let them spray it, then they don't have to mask it. But if it depends. It doesn't really matter.
What if she gets different size fans?
They would have to mask
like
it.
The flange or whatever.
No, they're all 14-inch.
Okay.
The 14-inch square.
Well, at least then they wouldn't spray over your new fan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could just paint the roof, and they wouldn't have to mask it off. But then when you pull it up, it's like with us, when we replaced the skylight, it was bigger. So when we pulled it out, I mean, it was the old white color of the roof, because this used to be a white motorhome.
The new one's smaller. The old one
was showing, but I had that Everbond tape. Eternobond. So I put that all on there, and it looks real nice, and everything's sealed up real good. So.
Yeah, 14-inch fans. You should be fine. And then if they mess up your fans, no big deal, because you're gonna replace them anyway, right?
Yeah. Well, I used to, of course. I don't know. Are you changing the color, or is it going to be the same color? I mean, you could virtually take them out and just put a piece of cardboard up there while they paint it, and then when they get all done, they put your fan in.
I was hoping you would say it's okay to install them after painting. Yay!
Yeah, not a big deal. One thing about the roof.
Hey, stop.
One good thing about the roof, not too many people see it.
That's why I took it from you before. This is what he does.
Do you need a beating? Do you need me to beat you really
You can't
good?
have this.
Right in the eye with a stick?
If you peel them, you cannot have them. No, because you will swallow this and you'll poop
He's being a bad doggy.
yellow fuzz.
Bad doggy.
You can't have this. I gotta cut that off before you swallow it.
It's never boring here because we have this little guy. He's very, very entertaining. Actually, we're the entertainment for him, is what it is.
Can
We
you
got
go-
his toenails clipped. I'm wearing short sleeves.
It's been so nice.
Yeah, he hasn't ripped me to shreds for the last week.
Facebook has a startup company on right now where, of course, I don't have door jams, but you hang this harness from the door jamb and you put the dog in it and it suspends them, and you're supposed to be able to do their ears and clip their nails because they have no traction.
We need
They're
to get
pretty
one of
cool.
those. We need to just get one of those just to leave them in it all day.
Kyo says, "Yay, Bill! LOL."
Another thing, I don't know what it is since he's been in the vet. His farts. We had the farting thing was done. Well, hi, he's back. This is what I live with. I'll be watching TV and bam, he's in my lap.
He's crazy.
He's so
He's
good.
a crazy puppy.
I love this puppy. And when he gives you love hugs, boy, it's so good, isn't it? When I drive in the truck, he'll lay on on this side. He lays on my shoulder. You can give me a kiss? Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Oh, funny boy.
Oh, this is my ball. Uh-oh.
Oh, you hear somebody else again.
All right, guys. We're going to get off
Hi,
of here.
Steve Wildman.
Hi, Steve Wildman.
Caught us at the tail end. Oh, I have another question.
Okay.
Go ahead, Makio.
I don't see a question.
She's typing.
Undercarriage chassis protective
Hmm.
paint. You know, the best thing is if you can find somebody that does undercoating. That's the best stuff in the world. Someone's at the door. Dog. Anyway, it seals your bottom. It keeps it from rusting. It protects your stuff, makes it quieter. And when I was a kid, I worked at a Ford dealer. We actually had a rack, and I got to be the guy. Of course, I got like $15 a car was my little spiff on those. But it's a messy, nasty job. So you want to find someone. Hey.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah, it rained here too today, Steve.
so
all
automotive
got it.
undercoating works really good.
She said limited budget. I have to do it myself. North Carolina rain,
Yeah, but if you
Arkansas rain, California rain.
But Keel, if you use those cans, it's gonna take like 100 cans of that stuff to do.
Lucian, hi.
Hey, Lucian's
Really
here.
happy to see you on here, Lucian.
Yeah, and I said happy birthday before, but happy birthday again. It was his birthday like 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Anyway,
It's his birth month.
yeah, it'll cost you more to rattle can that than if you just pay someone. I don't know what they charge anymore. You have to shop around a little bit, but they got a sprayer, and I mean they put it on there nice and thick, and then you know you're done.
And she says she needs to do it though because of budget.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be more expensive for her to do it herself,
Oh.
buying rattle cans, than it would to just pay a company to go and do it.
So what was your recommendation again? I missed it. I'll buy in bulk. Hi,
just-
Dino.
You
Haven't
just
seen
use
you in a while,
undercoating,
Dee.
rubberized undercoating.
Rain in Tennessee too. I think the whole nation got it, coast to coast. Makio says she has a sprayer.
Yeah, this stuff comes out like mud.
Yeah,
so
real thick.
it's real thick. But it works. It works really. You buy it. I have a little spot underneath where my tanks and stuff are that's got this foam. And as the year goes on, it stuff hit it, the foam falls off, and then It's part of it's brown, part of it's black, part of it's got the undercoating. So about, I don't know, every couple of years I'll get under there with a couple of those cans of that undercoating, and I'll spray it. And that works pretty good. It if you see rust, wire brush it, you know, and then hit it with that. Now to stop it.
Okay, got it. Rubberized coating.
Undercoating.
Rubberized
Yeah.
undercoat. Thanks.
Yeah, I
she
think you
says.
could find it. I seen it a couple times on Amazon for like $6 or $7 for the big tall cans, and that's what you want to get. You don't want to get the little ones because they run out too quick.
Well, thanks, guys. Tuned in early, tuned in late. We're happy that you're here, and I think we're to the end of our evening.
You are finally, because every time I say that, you start talking again.
No, McHugh had questions. We have to
Yeah.
answer our
We're still shy 2 likes, but
questions.
yeah, 3 people, 4. How come we're getting so many people now?
Well, I don't know.
You got here just in time to hear good night, all. Have fun. All right, we are going to get out of here.
Yeah.
So
Thank you guys for tuning in.
we'll see you next week, and we're going to shoot for video in the next few days.
Yeah.
We got a really cool one we want to do it now. The weather's going to be good. Maybe we can do it on Friday and get it out there by the weekend. So talk to you guys later. Stay safe. Keep
Hit the
on.
like button.
Yeah,
Thanks,
hit the
McHugh.
yeah. Subscribe. We've lost a couple of. Our subscriber thing was going up. Now it's kind of slowed down again. So we're trying to break 1 million this year. We want to get 1 million subscribers. I don't know why, but anyway, yeah, we're gonna have some good stuff coming, and we'll get it going your way. So thank you guys.
We appreciate all of you guys.
20
Thank
out of
you.
20, we did it. Yay! Thumbs up to
Night.
you guys. Good night.